Yes.
Why do you have 2 cars?
I work an hour from where I live.
I don't know why that means we need 2 cars. 2 car payments.
The truck is an 8-cylinder Verado.
Good, get rid of it.
I
A minimum
can't.
payment of $1,229 to go to a military base. What the fuck are we doing? This is insane. Who the has a Ram 2500?
It's a diesel truck.
Great. It costs $1,275 a month.
Bro, I live in Texas. I see lifted trucks every single day in my neighborhood. Trucks that cost more than the house they parked in front of. And I know, because I spent 15 years as a banker, that half those trucks are financed at 84 months with negative equity rolled in from the last truck they couldn't afford. Today, I'm reacting to 3 viral TikToks about people drowning in truck debt. A lot of thoughts. Let's get into it.
A minimum payment of $1,229 to go to a military base. What the fuck are we doing? This is insane. Come on, guys. This is crazy.
I just got back from overseas. We only had the 1 car. I needed to get something.
Cool.
Right?
Get a car. Get an SUV. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Get a used truck even. It doesn't matter.
I got back. We did go look at trucks and stuff like that. The used ones, CarMax, things like that. Nothing was catching my eye. We went to Ford.
Who cares?
Well, we cared at that time. Obviously, this is a great truck. It's a brand new truck. It was the first time. I just got back. I needed something immediately. Right? We got it. And look at the interest rate on that is extremely low.
1.9.
1.9 interest rate.
So again, like when I need a big truck, I rent it and it doesn't cost me $1,229 a month. I'm going forever.
Well,
I'm okay with the interest rate. However, as the value of this is going to go down substantially further, quicker.
Okay. Well, it's a nice truck. I like the truck.
Okay, great. I prefer financial stability personally. I don't know. Maybe it's just a preference thing.
Okay.
You disagree?
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just, it's in the past. It's already happened.
Yeah, but you can sell it right now, and I would.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Well, this is what we talk about sacrifice. I would sell
Sell
both
it
cars.
and get like like a used
Yeah,
beater?
a $20,000 truck will still be good. It doesn't need to be the pretty truck that all the guys jerk off to at the stoplight. It doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck?
Man, Caleb's spitting out the truth. I get it. I have a truck myself. I'm a banker. I don't have a lot of toys like a jet ski or a boat or I don't know. I don't even know. I don't haul anything with it. It's not all tricked out. It's not a 4x4. It's an F-150. It's like an XLT. It's a 2-wheel drive, not even 4. Like I said, it's a basic truck. I like trucks. I like the height of it on the road. That's my preference. I've had cars all my life. And I moved out here to Texas. I said, I'm going to get a truck. But the thing with me, I paid cash. I didn't have any monthly payments on it or anything else. I saved up for it. In this case, if his payment is killing him as it relates to the vibe, so to speak, because it doesn't seem like, I think Caleb mentioned going to the military base, so I'm assuming he's with the armed forces. I don't know where he's located, but maybe he needs it for work. I don't know, but if that's the lifestyle and if he is hauling toys or whatever it is, that's on him. But you're not on this show because you've made great financial moves. Let's just say that. So hopefully they will reconsider and maybe sell the truck, or maybe you don't have to have the whole tricked out truck. If you just really have an inkling like me for a truck, get a basic one. Get a used one, right? But it seems more like a lifestyle creep. So maybe he's just trying to keep up with the, I don't know, colonels, lieutenants, the majors, the generals, I don't know. But I do notice a lot of military folks, they love their trucks, the brand new ones too, so I get it. All right, let's take a look at the comments. This is what military disability payments cover. I live in a neighborhood where there's a lot of military disabled veteran folks that are my neighbors. And I don't get it. It is what it is. They did what they did, and they went through the VA and did what they had to do. So I'm in no position to, or unless you're a veteran, unless you work for the VA and you know the process. But for me, I don't think it's my place to. It is what it is. He complains about her spending, but shrugs his shoulders about spending $100,000 on a vehicle. Wow. He's in the service. They have financial classes. Oh, do they? Okay. Jesus, I was sick with my $700 truck payment. Yikes. My goodness. All right, I'll read one more. I won't say everyone, but I will say I've never met a single person that is in or has been in the military that financially is responsible. The second they get those checks, they're gone. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's look at the next video.
Who the has a Ram 2500?
It's a diesel truck.
Great. It costs $1,275 a month.
That's correct.
You bring in $3,333. This is a third of your income. Third of your income goes to this truck.
I do a lot of driving.
Every other country has figured out
Should be a
that you don't need a
mortgage that goes
supersized
toward it.
wagon. Like the truck bed in all these eras throughout even the start of trucks in this country. Not only have they stayed the same, they've actually shrunk and the cabins have gotten better.
I've seen it.
You're paying way too much, more than you need. You're trying to justify saying you need this to do it. No, buddy. What are you making this position?
48,000.
What's the balance on this?
About 66.
What's the interest rate?
12.75.
Buddy.
Yikes. I don't know when this will actually reach traction in terms of audience and views, but right now, as it relates to present day, the price for diesel is ridiculous. We're here in Texas, South Texas. It's about $5.50 per gallon of diesel. It is April of 2026. So people in the future, $5.50 for diesel right now. But gasoline is I want to say $3.90, somewhere around there. But man, it takes a lot of gas to fill up those big trucks, especially those Rams. The one that he has, it's a lot of gallons. But if you make $48,000 and your truck is $66,000, I would, if you have time and capacity, see if you can do some side gigs that can utilize your truck. For instance, I know that you can use your truck for deliveries like Napa Auto Parts or some other parts store, or it didn't even have to be a parts store, but if you have a truck, I forget which website it is, you can use it to haul stuff for gigs. Shoot, even on or if anybody still uses Craigslist, this is dating me, but our Facebook Marketplace, whatever it is, if somebody needs to haul something and you have a truck, especially something like that, use it for that. That way you have a justification and it's not just pavement queen on your driveway, right? You are at least utilizing it for a source of income. So I get it. Caleb doesn't like these big expenses, especially on trucks, that seemingly, it's a 45-second video, right? We didn't get the whole story, but we know his show. So with that being said, I think if it's used for income source, it'll work, right? Let's take a look at the comments, see what they say. It's a diesel, so it costs even more every month. People are getting those huge trucks just to pick up groceries in, see? 12.75%. His bro's credit score 0. I make over 100,000 and I drive a 14 Camry. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Very frugal. Camry, Toyota, they don't break down as much as long as you keep up on the maintenance. Those things will last for 250,000 miles, I bet you. Maybe even more. All right, let's take a look at the last one.
Yes.
Why do you have two cars?
I work an hour from where I live.
I don't know why that means we need two cars. Two car payments.
The truck is an 8-cylinder Verado.
Good, get rid of it.
I can't. I am $21,000 in the hole on that truck. My truck has blue seats on the inside. Did I end up getting a really great deal on that truck?
Yeah, really great deal. You owe $60,724.55. You make $24,000 a year. That's a good deal.
I originally financed on that truck $75,000,
72-month term. The minimum monthly payment is $1,115.
which is less than it was on my Cadillac.
You're underwater by half, more than half.
That truck sits at home outside of the gate.
Dude, what are we doing? Did you roll negative equity over?
Yeah.
How much?
$24,000.
That doesn't account for the whole loss you have on it. What's the interest rate?
1.9%.
Well, at least you got that. Half of your income goes to this car.
Yes, and that truck is co-signed.
By who?
My dad.
Oh, no.
What does he think of his dad?
We don't talk all that much anymore.
Why?
We kind of had a huge falling out.
Why do
Jeez, you make $24,000 a year, bro, and you got a $70,000 car debt? Or $70,000 car? Truck, sorry. My goodness, 2 cars. Do you have payment on that? I didn't catch it. I don't think they even talked about the second car if it was financed. Oh man, what are we doing? $24,000 a year, I don't get it. Let's go straight to the comments on this one. I was driving an hour to work, a job that pays $24,000 a year. For real, you don't have any. I'm sure you can get a fast food job that pays that much if you work full time, if it's nearby, unless you live somewhere rural and you have to drive an hour out. Maybe $60,000 in debt, but $24,000 yearly on one truck. I work an hour from where I live. So you bought an 8-cylinder? It's amazing that nobody here understands the truck has blue seats. You know what? Facts. Blue seats, it probably goes faster because of the blue seats. I know it's not my life and his choices don't affect me at all, but I hate him. This is why I never co-sign for anyone. My adult children tried hard to get me to co-sign for a vehicle they wanted that they didn't qualify for. Nope. Dude, how do people sleep at night? I freaked out over an $800 car payment for my 2026 Traverse. After 14 years of no car payments, I can imagine 2 car payments that make over $180,000 a year. Because you are responsible. That's what it is. How the hell are those people making these charges? Getting houses, buying cars at $24,000 a year. I make $55,000 plus. My VA's 90%. I don't think I can make enough for a house. Alright, I'll read one last one. Dude, how do people sleep at night? I freaked out over an $800 car payment. Oh, I think I read that one. You doubling up. You see that? Wow, they're doubling up on their comments here. Alright, let's take a look at this one. If you do not need a vehicle, then get rid of the vehicle. I do like trucks because I use the truck bed for other things, but I do not have a truck right now because I can get Home Depot to deliver the stuff to my house cheaper and the payment on a truck. Listen, I'm not an anti-truck. I live in Texas. I have a truck. I get it. A truck is a part of the identity out here, but here's what I learned sitting in the bank for 15 years, and the dealership doesn't care if you can afford it. The finance manager gets paid on the deal, not on whether you make the payments. They'll stretch you to 84 months, roll into your old loan, and send you home thinking you got a deal, when actually $20,000 upside down on day one. The rule is simple. If you can't put 20% down, afford the payment on a 48-month loan, and still have your emergency fund intact, you can't afford the truck. I don't care how good the deal looks. Write that down, tattoo it on your arm, and if this saved even one person from a $900 a month truck payment on a $55,000 salary, then subscribe. I've got 15 years of these stories and I'm just getting started. Drop truck in the comment below if you've ever been upside down on a vehicle. No judgment. I just want to know I'm not talking to myself. Remember, make smart moves, not just loud ones. I'll see you on the next one.